Dear colleagues, today we will discuss about two topics. Certainly the Crimea Bridge story and the interest rate, the 21st of the July of Russian Central Bank. So before it, the one of the rivals or a rival of the not a rival, one of the participant of the electric car race in the United States of America, Ford Motor, decreased decreased prices for the electric pickup on 10,000 and the freight car 6,000 not only US dollars. So, but this is a very big sum. Right now, the Ford pickup have a cost 50,000, and if you plus to add with the discount the 7,500, which government additional pay for the buying of the electricity car, that the national program of the United States. You very big discount of the electricity car in the United States of America. And so the Tesla have own problem of the right car. This is another story. And Tesla is the biggest productive of the electric car in the world. And the United States certainly. Next part, as I promised, let me start the first discuss the first part about the hit by the ships, drone ships over the Crimea Bridge. This is at first the first feature. The first feature, the drones arrived to the point of the blast from the south, not from the north. Therefore, this is obviously, but Russian Black Sea Fleet have not to the could not to pass the overships which was start from the Nikolaev, Odessa, and another seaports in the west northwest part of the Black Sea. That this expedition start from the Sinop, Trapezund, and maybe Batum or Sukhum. I think you will accord with me. It is impossible. The second, so this is a big building of the brothers Rottenberg firm under the name Rosstroy Transgas have second test of the strengthening. But this may be concise, maybe another reason, but the second time have include the car part of the bridge, not railway. And certainly I think mm, this is a situation must be forced. How the Putin must do the refused of the Green Deal at the end. And here the prices of the feed have a jump in 5%. In 5%, and certainly but the most losses loss will be have Turkey, and because it Turkish currency rate fell down, and if you remember today media told about how during the 18 months, last 18 months, Turkish central bank spent $200 billion. Who can understand? Who can name about how the 20 economy of the world have reserve with 200 billion. Jesus, but certainly the Green Deal need for the Turkey representative want to the talk by the telephone with the Vladimir Putin. And this is situation due to the Vladimir Putin refused at the as end of the Green Deal. The situation for the Turkey not very good due to the necessary to the pass ships with the Russian grain. Decreasing, and totally for example, the Ukraine have a possibility to the increasing export of own grain by the railway, and there's river ports of the Dunay basin, also Moldavia. For example, we have two situations with the sea law and international law. According to the international law, in the world interpretation, Crimea Bridge, this is a breaking of it. The sea law, we have two situations. Also, the countries which have relationship with the Montreal Convention, and countries who have not in internal aquatory of the seaport: Georgia, Romania, Bulgaria, Moldavia, and certainly Turkey. And certainly, for example, Georgia or Bulgaria have a possibility to buy Ukraine grain in Odessa, Nikolaev, Yuzhny, and another seaports, and to export it via the Bosphor Dardanelles, for example, into the Egypt. Jesus, also Bulgaria, Romania, etc. So this is, and about the Convention Montreal, this is another story. And for the for example, Sudan or Somali can do the use to send a small seaboat in the Black Sea for the observers of the, for example, how birds fly over the surface of the sea, of the Black Sea, for example. Jesus, and it's not amazing. It's a very real situation. So this is uh, Kreml have not, despite Kreml have a time and possibility to the calculation, the escalation of this story, but the West calculate the situation, how the Vladimir Putin must be shown as a strong and darker darker side, a dark hand in this situation due to the campaign and after Prigozhin story. And certainly this is attack against the Crimea Bridge allows to the West to push Kreml for the next to make next escalation steps this situation. Jesus. And certainly the Ukraine announced this situation as together operation with the intelligence and sea fleet of the Ukraine. And totally they commented the situation as the point. The point. And the last topic, not last, the second, let's go to before the second part of my topic. The situation have a due to the change, climate change, the very very controversial situation. South of the United States have a biggest temperature, and another territory have flood, biggest rain, largest rain, and the flood. Jesus, and the climate change, the record temperatures have all in Europe, especially the south country. And let's go to the second part of my talk. Right now, not only the Russian central bank at first have a right position how it play for time with the interest rate. Some days ago I told about the 3 trillion budget means which Russian political power sent into the for the support of the banks system. It's okay, but it's very interesting. The external money, um, the profit of the money, the banks usually send into the central bank, and this is the money is suspended in. This is often in the corresponds accounts. So, but and certainly the right now, due to the bad of the foreign trade balance of the Russian Federation, Russian Central Bank must be to buy out of the internal market the foreign currency, and certainly no, and naturally the Russian ruble fell down, and over more the 100 price in the checkpoint of the checkpoint of the currency. Currency is a checkpoint. Jesus. And certainly the situation how the this is another story, how the some holders of the Russian people, simply people, ordinary ordinary entrepreneurs who have small money for the spend the time in the holidays, Crimea and the sea, Black Sea coast closed due to the climate change, the flood, the airstrike of the Ukraine forces, and military actions and then others. Terroristical activity of Ukraine forces. This is people who yet no spent time in the south of the Russia must be go to the Egypt, Emirates, and Turkey, and another nearest, even the Maldives Island maybe. Jesus, and certainly the people will be buy currency, and so this is very big as I don't know this words as how this is face hit to on the face, how the Vladimir Putin after the close Prigozhin journey to the Moscow in Makhachkala recommended Russian simply people to spend time in holiday in the internal of the state. And with the connection of the last story, this is a very Terminator. Terminator, and so the this is nearest the increasing the interest rate of central bank. One of the appearance of the evidence of the paradox of the situation in economy. 2 years ago, during the period of pandemic, some central banks pump into the economy for the support population which have lockdown with money. But in particular, some people, some citizens, consumers of money in the United States, GFT at the moment to send this money in the stock exchange. 160,000 dollars with the use with computer mouse, several million several million US consumers sent into the stock exchange. And so this the situation in Russia right now, when the support of the bank system and military industry show how the Russian money circulation have a bubble bubble effect. And suddenly, for example, Sberbank have can to the give credit for the borrowing of for the four and more percent, not more percent, but interest rate 7.5%. This is already artificial situation. And suddenly the Russian Central Bank, the 21st of the July, will increase the 50 points interest rate, and so this is a situation not outlaw out of the control of the regulator, but the attention please, more losses will be treasuries, will be treasuries. Month ago, I told about how the treasury, Russian treasury will be have a problem with all outrage, my followers. And right now, the state debt of the Russian Federation, state debt, will be right now already have a 9.5% for only service of it, but will be the more than 10%. So the financial structure, especially bank system, very profit to the send money for the buying of the Russian state debt. Then those to the contribute money into the development of industry, of the real sector of economy. So this is and all will be all figures will be okay. Inflation will be about 4%, and wages will be growth. Even if you remember, 2 days ago I had a tweet when the Russian labor minister wanted to the increasing the minimum of the salary. This is paradox situation, but this is a trend to the bubble, to the direction to the bubble effect. Bubble effect. And certainly the situation in the currency market will be acceleration. Jesus. And the last topic of today, the topic of today, European Commission have biggest effort of the foreign economical connection with the Mercosur countries of the Caribbean also the Tunisia also they allocated much money for the other for the slow of migration process, including the Bangladesh, Pakistan, Turkey, Serbia, and other West Balkanian countries get money out of the European Commission for the this decision of the migration program. So thank you. Bye.